If you feel like you don't have any time to come up with new post ideas for your social media, but you want to have something of high quality going out there every week, then this video is for you. So today I'm going to show you how to do a set and forget type of social media automation. This will be automatic and it will post consistently every week. So the format is going to be practical industry news. We are using advanced prompts and practical tips, and we are using Placid.app to generate images as well automatically. So it wouldn't be just boring text-based social media posts, but something interesting that uses your face as well. So let me show you how it all works. So if I go to make.com, I have this automation already set up. And if I set it running, then Placid.ai is doing research. It's finding all of the top news from the last week about my field. Then the next Claude module is going to write a mini newsletter type of LinkedIn post where it takes those really interesting news items and it puts them in a really practical and valuable way. So I'm using advanced prompts here. And then another Claude module here is going to create a really short version that I can use on a template that looks something like this, where I'm using my own face, my name, and this is going to add credibility and trustworthiness to the posts. So back to make.com, this is the Placid app that I just showed you. Then I'm using this HTTP module to download the file. And then this router is taking the file to LinkedIn, to my Facebook page, and also to my Instagram page. And now the automation has finished. So let's go to my LinkedIn. Let's refresh the page. And here's the post. So the text part says that here are the most recent AI marketing automation updates that actually matter. And it goes through some of the statistics and most interesting facts. And then the image post is also focused on the key information. So this looks really impressive. And on Facebook, it will look something like this as well. And so this is something that can be triggered to run at regular intervals, so once every week. So I can do it as a Monday thing, and this will add a lot of value to my readers. It will look trustworthy, but at the same time, I don't have to do any of the work. But here's my disclaimer and a warning. Only do this if you are really time-strapped and it's not that important to you how these things look, because I always want to have my own input. I want to edit everything I'm putting out there because this is my personal brand. So 100% automated system. Do it only when you understand the risks of losing trusts. For example, if some information that this automation puts out is not aligned with your values or something like that. So I'm just showing it as something you could do. But personally, I would use these only as drafts and then overlook everything before these get published. But let me show you how you can set it all up for yourself as well. So if you go to aimarketingmasters.com, you will find this automation blueprint and you can just download it. And then if you go to make.com, open up a new scenario, then down here, you can import the blueprint and it will populate the whole thing here. So let me show you step by step everything that needs to be set up to make it work. But if you have the blueprint, the prompts are already going to be in here, and I'm also going to add them to aimarketingmasters.com, so you can use them separately as well. So the first trigger field is Placid.ai module, and here I'm using Sonar reasoning model, and I'm using it to find all relevant news about my field that are newly published. And the important part is that I'm telling it these news can't be older than 7 days. And then I have to add this now dynamic element here. So how you can add it is you find this calendar icon here, and then you click on this now. And then it creates an element that always says what's the exact moment when this automation is running, the exact date. And you can only use news articles that are maximum 7 days old. So that's a really important part here. And then I'm also saying it to output all of these with full URL links because, again, I want to double check everything. But if you want to make it fully automated, maybe you don't need it. And then an important part is at the end, I'm describing what my field is about. And this is the part that you have to edit yourself. So my field is AI content marketing workflows for B2B SaaS and personal brands. So change this part according to what you want to post about. And then you can save this. The next module is Claude AI module. Here I'm using Claude 3.7 Sonnet model. And here the prompt is using a dynamic element from the last Perplexity module. This is the output from the research. So from choices, message, content. And the prompt itself is asking to create the mini newsletter that's going to be posted on LinkedIn. I'm also saying don't put any intro or outro or a title. Just output the the post. And again, I'm adding my target group here, which you have to change based on what you want to post about. Also, I'm saying at the end, add all of the source links that you were using with the full URLs. Again, just because I want to double check if everything is correct. And then the system prompt, since this is writing the post, I'm always using this content humanizing prompt that you can, again, get from aimarketingmasters.com under prompts and scripts. And you can just open it up, copy it, and paste it here if you're doing it step by step. If you got the blueprint, it's already added here. And here also, if you scroll down a bit, there's temperature, and I have added this as 0.6. So AI wouldn't be too creative with these posts and wouldn't make up too much stuff. So save this. And then the next module is creating the short version of text for the image. So this is the dynamic element that we're using here. So right now it's showing just some random text here, but this is all going to be filled with whatever comes out of this Claude module. So I'm going to show that in a minute, but let's open this up. And here what's important is that we want to get the text part for an image that is going to be posted with this LinkedIn post. And I'm going to give this LinkedIn post as the dynamic element from the last Claude module here. So this module would also know what is posted. And the goal is to have like too long didn't read type of shorter version of the post on the image. And I'm also telling it to use 300 characters maximum and to format it with bullets and to use this pin emoji there as well, because it just looks better. And then I'm also saying make it super concise, only 3 items. And I'm giving some examples here as well. And I'm also saying use empty rows between each bullet or list item. So this is the way that it looks the best, because I had to really like try it out at least 20 times before I got it right. And here again, target group. This is my target group. You have to update it with yours. And the system prompt, again, content humanizing prompt, that's going to be here. And the temperature here, I left it as 1, so it's more creative, but I feel like it worked so far. So you can save this. And now the next module is the Placid.app. This is a paid app. It's, I think, $20 per month, but it adds so much value, because otherwise, if you don't have these images, then these posts are going to look like generic AI news or whatever your field is. They don't add much value. So if you want to do this fully automated system, add some type of value that makes it more trustworthy and more human. And so my way of doing that is using a picture with my own face. So basically, if you go to Placid.app, you have to create an account. That way you will get credits. And then when you open up a project, let me show you here. Let me close it for a second. So first, when you create the Placid account, then you subscribe to the paid plan. You get like 500 credits, I think, which is quite enough. So you can build other automations that use images as well. For example, LinkedIn carousels. I have a video about that as well. Check it out. But basically, you create a new project. I have this right here. And then within the project, you create the template. And I'm going to show you exactly what I did with my template. So you pick the size of the image. Here, I'm using feed image size. Then you have to build whatever template you like. There are also some options, ready built templates that you can just change, but I'm going to show you exactly how you can get something like this. So basically back here, I have an image. You can add a new picture layer here, and then you can just upload your image that you want to use, and you can move it around and make it look good. So then I have my name here. And this is just a text layer that I added here. And again, face and a name, this will add trust, this will add familiarity. So this is really good. Then I added this white shape layer here. So add it from here. And then I changed it a little bit. I added the border radius 30 pixels here. So then it makes it a bit rounded. And also I used the border color black here. And I added only 2 pixels for the size, so it looks like this. And then you have to add a text layer on top of it, so you can add this here. You can then make it fit the box in the background. And then the text layer, you can also change the text here. So this is not the dynamic text. I want this to be the same one every time. So I just said this week in AI marketing. So this is reused all the time. I changed the font to later bold, size of the font, and everything else you can change here. So just make it look really nice. And then a really important step is adding this dynamic element. So again, I created the shape. You can get it from here. So add shape layer. Then I changed it a little bit where I added the borders to be a bit rounded. And also the border is slightly black. and I think it looks nicer. And then I added the text layer here on top. And what I did here is I changed the font. Here, the default text can be whatever. This is just a placeholder. And I also aligned it to the left and to the top of the box. And this makes it look the nicest. And here now, what's really important is that this text layer, you can rename it. So for me, this is content because you need to recognize it later. And it's important that this round icon is here. So this means this element is dynamic. Right now, I have these as dynamic as well, but I can disable these because actually I'm not going to change them. So it's really important that this one text element stays dynamic. And then once you are ready with the design, just save it. And now when you go back to make.com automation, you connect your Placid account and then you can choose the template. So if you remember the name, for me, it was weekly AI news. And then you see this content element that was dynamic. It's here now. And here you will choose the short text version from the last Claude module. So the text response here, and then you can just save it. And now in the output, it will have this image that it generated. So this is it. The next step then has to be HTTP module get a file. So we have to download it from that URL. So here, just put the image URL and save it. And now the next module is going to be a router, and it's going to post to every social media account that you want to use. So for me, it's LinkedIn. So I just connected my LinkedIn account here, and it gets the image file from the HTTP module. And then in the content part, you get the full post from the first Claude module, and then you save this. With Facebook, you can only post these to Facebook pages, so not on personal profiles. But again, I want to upload a photo, use HTTP module to get the file. And then in the message part, you add the Claude module's output. And Instagram as well, business pages only. Here you can use the photo URL, so you can get this from Placid.app output. And caption, again, use the Claude's output, the LinkedIn text. And then you're done. Just make sure you save everything and you put this on a custom schedule where it's running every week or whenever you want this to run. So every time it's automatically searching for new topics with Perplexity AI and putting them into this format and posting it to all of your social media accounts. So if you want to fully automate your social media posting with valuable posts, then this is it. And if you want to use your Placid subscription for other stuff as well, then check out this other video where I'm showing you how to create LinkedIn carousels on autopilot with the same subscription. So check it out. Bye!